Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, October 19th. It's actually my birthday, and doing a little birthday fish today. And the water conditions are still really muddy on the main part of the Tennessee River right now. So I'm going to fish a spot that I've kind of recently fished because it's the only place around me that has clear water right now. The fishing should be good. I came out Thursday evening and Topwater was still working. So I got a big party to go to later on with my family. But we're going to see if we have a few hours here to get onto some big fish and see if the Topwater bite is still on. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and let's get some big ones. So I'm just doing a little birthday fish before I head out in a few hours and go out to Blaine to see my family. Race over here to this other side of the bank right now because the sun's coming out and it's going to hit this bank first. So I'm going to try to fish this while it's a little shadier and then fish my side that I'm on now when the sun's up, because this will still be shady. There he is. Oh, he's gone. That was a good fish, guys. Crap. There we go. On that yellow plopper. Nice, dude. Still hitting Topwater, guys. Not a giant. Let's catch a bigger one. I haven't used the yellow plopper in quite some time, actually. I'm just using that 90. It's super calm out here. So I like that subtle plop. I don't need anything too loud. Ooh, there's a lot of leaves over here though. I might need to go fish the other bank. Oh, there's one. He doesn't feel half bad either. Nope. Dude, there's fish are loaded out here. They're loaded. They're no giants yet, but there's fish eating Topwater. That's all I care about. Yeah, just some smaller ones. Nothing to write home to mom about. There he is. That's a good fish, guys. That's a good fish. That's a good one. Yep. So I got rid of the yellow whopper plopper, throw on the white one. That was about probably maybe 8 casts or something like that. That didn't take very long. I got a fresh new thing of rock right here to fish. There's just ambush points everywhere you look around this whole area right here. It's gonna be awesome. That fish came on the white whopper plopper. Not near as big as I actually thought he was. He's decent though. When he smashed it, he just turned sideways. He just felt super heavy. All right, we should be able to pick one up here. There he was. There he is. That's Smalley. Nice. Huh. I thought we'd pick one up here. Man, he blew up on that thing and missed it completely. Came back for seconds. Just a little Smalley. It's a pretty fish though, healthy little fish. He wanted that white plopper. I'm glad I switched that buzzbait to a plopper for a minute. I like to get the fish off as quick as possible out of that net. Don't cause too much stress for him. Oh my God, he broke one of my hooks off. Or something did. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to that this morning when I tied this on, but we are missing a front hook, which isn't a huge deal. I'll still throw this thing. Oh yeah, look at these fish rolling out here on bait. Let's catch another one, guys. There we go. That's a good fish. There we go. Probably could have just lifted him up. Right alongside of all these fallen trees right here on this riprap. I love spots like this. Yeah, that's not a bad little fish, guys. Let me get this net back. Sweet, dude. Look at that. Nice little fish. Guys, that fish came on. That Strike King Buzzbait. That's not a bad little fish, dude. Strike King Buzzbait had a 3-inch or 3.5-inch Kitech on there. It was actually the more slim version, and not the thick ribbed paddle tail. It's like that little skinny one. Because these bait that they're feeding on, these are the smaller shad that they're feeding on right now. Not those big boys. So I threw on, I don't even know how many more I have of these. They're gonna rip really easily, but that's kind of what it is right there. Just that like skinny little Kitech. It's a small little profile swim bait on that Strike King. White head, silver blade. But it's working. I do like the Buzzbait too, because it'll hop over little branches and logs and debris. You're not going to get snagged up as much. Because like a whopper plopper, you throw that into any kind of weeds and you're getting hung up. Oh my God, that was a freaking big one. He just took my freaking swim bait right off the hook, dude. That was a nice fish, guys. Stripped and clean. I didn't hook him, so maybe he'll want something else. Unless he chews that thing up and realizes it's plastic. There he is. Oh my, there he is. I got him. All right, guys. I knew there was bound to be one right here. He missed it twice. He came back for it. He's not the big one I was looking for, but that was fun. Man, all the way through too. He was not getting off. There we go. Sweet. Yeah. He's not the biggest guy. They're still chewing topwater though. Just gotta wait, you know, every 15 minutes or so I'll get a blow up. I missed my big one of the day like I usually do. Like I'm honestly like getting a little bummed out, man. Like last 5 or 6 times I've been out, I've missed a big fish, like 4 or 5 pounders, and I just miss them. I'm hoping I change that up today. I'm ready to get something with some meat on them. I sure do love this Corrado reel. Such a good little spinnerbait reel. Ooh, there was a hit. There he is. Got one on the spinnerbait. He thumped it as it was dropping. That's a tiny little guy. But he hit it as it was falling. I felt the thunk, 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 thunk. He stopped, and I cranked it a couple times, and he slammed it. I mean, he slammed it as well as he could, because it didn't weigh much. All right, we switched it up to the Buzzbait. There's a lot of shad jumping around right now. I feel like something like a Buzzbait with a trailer on it might do the trick. Something a little subtle. This is not a loud Buzzbait. This is just a Strike King with my 6" swim bait on there, like a 3.5-inch swim bait. There he is. That's a good fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That was 3rd cast with the Buzzbait, guys. Oh, I love when that works out like that. Took the plopper off, put the Buzzbait on to get a bigger fish, and it happened 3 casts later. I'm that 6/10, 3.5 inch swim bait on that Strike King Buzzbait. That's what I'm talking about, guys. All right, guys, look at that bucket. Third cast with the Buzzbait. Look at that little belly starting on this fish. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's get that release. Freaking awesome. I kept seeing all these shad jumping behind me. Just thousands of shad, and they're really close to the bank. A lot of them are on the bank. I had the plopper on. I was catching a bunch of dinks, and I was tired of catching them. I threw this Buzzbait on. Just a few casts later. All right, we made it back to the boat launch. Overall, it was a pretty good day. Lost my big fish of the day, like I always do. But I got about 8 or 9 bass today. Topwater, got a few on a spinnerbait. Plopper, I mean, Topwater was still working pretty well early this morning, but as it got about 10 o'clock, 10:30, they just shut off, and I had to switch to something else. But I'll be back out. Probably today's Saturday, so I'll probably be back out tomorrow evening for an evening fish and see if we can get back on some fish. But hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later on.